The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us. Freed, yeah.
He lost it on an error that was turned into a hit, and then we pulled him out of the game. The Yankees have...
what was he up to, like 70 pitches?
Yeah, no, I don't think he was over 80. I really don't. And if he was like at 91 pitches. First off, Grisham, you're the fucking man. You have a fucking fantastic beard, mustache. You play center field like I need you to, and you hit time. He is the Scott Brocious of this team.
Okay, I got you.
Just saying.
You know what? So then that would make like Jazz the Reggie Jackson.
So there are people talking about. I hate fucking Yankees fans. I really do. They're all like, we need to get rid of Chisholm. Like, okay, so he's batting below 200, but defensively he's doing what he needs to do.
Also, he's playing like 3D chess off the field.
Correct.
He got the additional games banned because he booked the umpire for LASIK surgery. He actually set up the fucking appointment, and when they were like, you can't do that, he's like, where does it say I can't?
Hold on. I don't show me where that says that in this and these rules.
Where's that in the CBA?
That is fucking brilliant.
Yes,
I love the man.
I heard that and I was like, oh,
I absolutely
that's
love
next level.
him. I love the fact that he is flashy and flamboyant because as a Yankees fan, I've been starved of that.
Yeah,
my whole life.
Hey, you finally get that and facial hair.
Donnie Baseball.
Got those sideburns, Mattingly.
Donnie Baseball. He should be in the Hall of Fame and fuck all of you old people.
Him and Keith Hernandez. Yes.
Okay, as much as I hate Keith Hernandez, he should most definitely
Yes, he should be.
Okay, so just not real quick, but Paul Goldschmidt. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
I think he's number 2 in the American League in batting average, behind one Aaron Judge.
Yeah, keep going. I want to look up his contract.
So here we go. Here is Slash. 383 average, 433 on base percentage. He's batting a 500 slugging percentage. OPS.
Oh, you got him
922.
1 year at $12.5 million.
Oh my God, I'm making more money than him to play third base, to play some Gold Glove.
First base.
First base. Sorry, I was dreaming of Nolan Arenado.
and when you're fuck you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it because we need a third baseman pretty bad.
I know. Don't worry. He'll if fucking Mozeliak has still got a boner for trading him. But yeah, I mean, for someone of Goldschmidt's caliber, $12.5 million is a bag of beans.
Especially for a team
the
like
Yankees,
us.
Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you. I love it. He is doing what both of us said at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, he would do, yeah.
That he's going to go out here and slap his cock on the plate, plate, and say, all of you people suck.
Which, of course, it's like Goldschmidt is in this long line of like former Cardinals that have come out of the current system. That when they go to these other teams, like all of a sudden, like Bader's killing it with the Twins.
Yep, he couldn't stay healthy with us, but yep.
Yeah, no, and again, that was his flaw. But so many players.
So far, he's healthy, and he is doing his job.
Yeah, he's flying around, and he's got long hair again. It's fantastic.
I know. God damn it.
Fuck the Yankees.
Not anymore.
Well, I know, but if you could have had free-flowing Harrison Bader.
If he would have stayed healthy, he'd be on the roster right now.
But
although Grisham,
I mean, Rosarena's on the downslide, but he had several good years and was in the ALCS. Yeah. So like so you're either looking at it like this is like So is the Cardinals' problem, like, is it their coaches and they were fucking with Goldschmidt's process?
You mean the tinkering of you need to drop your elbow
Right,
here
or
when
yeah,
you bat.
your launch angle needs to be like this.
Your exit velocity
Well, but
is
so-
wrong, so you need to.
So when he goes to the Yankees, is it that the Yankees have better hitting coaches, or did when he went to the Yankees they were like, "You're fucking Paul Goldschmidt,
Look, put it this way: he batted fourth.
do
today.
your thing."
Yeah. And he's been batting anywhere in the fucking lineup we need him to, or sorry, not need him to. Wherever fucking Brett Boone's mushroom tree.
Aaron Boone.
I say Brett.
Yeah.
It's because I want him
With
to
him,
be our
but
man.
yes.
More than Aaron. Sorry. Aaron Boone, whenever he wakes up and decide, I think he literally just throws darts at the board.
Well-
It's like, oh, Goldie's going to bat fourth today.
My favorite New York getting introduced to Paul Goldschmidt was he had that one game where he was just like on fire, and the dugout is like calling
sent
to
you
him.
that clip.
Yeah, and it's and even the announcers are like, Paul
He's
Goldschmidt
not
is
going to do that.
all about fucking business.
He's just
Yeah.
unstrapping his gear and giving it, and everything.
And that's why he was we love that shit in St. Louis. Like, not that like people don't love showy baseball players, but like a guy who just grinds, like that's fucking like fun. Everybody loves that shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, and that's the thing
love
is that
Paul
as long as he
O'Neill for
keeps
that.
putting up stats like that, even Aaron Judge is gonna be like, hey,
Here we go. You want me to repeat that?
ignore the
batting
fuck out of me.
383. Today he went 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs.
I will say this. So from the Cardinals' standpoint, I mean,
And we're in first place. We're good.
Yeah.
I like our position. Our pitching sucks cocks. We need like 3 middle relievers is what we need.
well, I mean, who doesn't? But
Right. Once I realize that, I'm okay.
my only positive right now about the Cardinals is we are scoring runs, but our starting, and this is where I get into like Marmol, is that like I think like his middle, like you said, middle relief. It's like we can put up like 6, but then we lose by 7-6, or we put up
we did it
5
Saturday.
and we lose 8-5.
I'm seeing a lot of that though around the league.
Correct. Yeah.
Like it's just middle relief or. Yeah, it's gold like that. Those are the diamonds that you need to find.
Yeah, it's no longer closers. You need,
No.
like, particularly at the beginning of the season, you need those 3-inning dudes
Yes,
that can,
that
like.
have 3 pitches.
And the problem with the Cardinals is that we had that dude. His name was Palante, and we moved him into a starting role, and he's doing great. And so that was that dude that used to go like straight over the top.
Yeah.
And like he's having a phenomenal year right now. You want to know why? He changed
Did they
his
change
arm.
his launch angle?
Yeah.
To here.
Yeah. To a normal.
Imagine that.
A normal just over the shoulder, not straight over the
Not
top.
like he's throwing a football.
where you can see his grip for like a
for
year.
the batters are like, hold.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's not
Right
he's not
here.
tipping his pitches, he's just showing you.
I know. I can go up there.
That'd be like if like Koufax was like here, well, which actually Koufax did.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm throwing.
Nolan
you.
Ryan did the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, see this? All right. Take a picture. All right. And then throw a strike. So I don't feel so bad with my Yankees and the pitching.
Oh, you're in first place. I feel bad for you.
But it's fuck you.
Cardinals are in the cellar, and we're only above the Pirates, and that's until
But-
and again that's because like the Pirates just have like the worst ownership next to the A's right now.
Well, they won't be the Oakland A's or LA A's or
No,
whatever.
they're just the A's.
Yeah, they're about to be Las Vegas A's. Right?
But yeah, I mean that's the intention. But I still don't even know if they started building the ballpark in Vegas.
They haven't because at WrestleMania they were actually talking about
Yeah.
it. What are they going to play in that fucking Allegiant Dome or what? Alliance?
No, where I mean, like the people of Vegas like voted down the stadium. They're like, we don't want it.
Where were they going to put it? Out by the airport?
No, I mean it's not a matter of location. Was that the whole idea was like the city was going to pay for it?
Really?
And-
You have casinos making billions of dollars that can't chip in, I don't know, 0.5% to build a baseball
Rich
stadium?
people don't pay for baseball stadiums. It's the taxpayer.
Oh, I know that.
I mean, that's what happened in St. I think
Oh,
the ownership group of the Cardinals maybe paid for like, and I think I'm being generous here, like a quarter of
What do you
Bush
think?
3.
Kroenke has
Yeah.
moved his team around.
Okay, or no, St. Louis is still paying for the Twat Dome.
And he's got a
Still,
brand new,
and he moved the
shiny-
team
yeah,
out.
and
Yeah.
it's got a shiny new toy out there.
because LA wouldn't have to pay for it.
Even though they were putting them out in like the desert between LA and Vegas, because they are so far out there.
No, the
There's that SoFi.
SoFi is out by the airport.
Okay, so still,
But
out in
it's
the middle
it's
of
like
nowhere.
it's in that it's in between the airport and the beach, so it looks nice. But everybody, if you know LA, like
nobody
that's,
wants to
you know,
drive out there.
No,
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
why like the whole shopping center never worked out.
So yes, the Yankees, we're in first place, 7-3. I can't believe. So the two teams ahead of us in the American League, the Rangers and the Tigers, and we've whatever.
Fucking Tigers are continuing it from last year.
Well, again,
Although,
the father-in-law loves them, so I watch them, and their pitching is really good.
Yeah,
I mean, Scooble is your one, and then they had Flaherty,
that's right. Oh, that's another former Cardinal. Yeah.
also former
Yankee.
There you go. They picked up him. Their bullpen's solid, so if they're going to score 3 or 4 runs a game, they're going to win most games at night.
Oh, look, Texas is at the top of their division.
You know why?
Because it's an odd year.
Because it's an odd year, and Bruce
Yeah,
Bochy only
we're now
wins-
on odd years for
Correct.
Bochy.
He switched it up. You know why? Because he switched leagues.
Leagues, yeah.
So it went from even to odd. So he will win. Just write it down now.
Yeah.
If you're a gambler, go buy a ticket that the Rangers at the very least, make the American League Championship
Or the World Series, at least.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Because that's what this motherfucker does with a halfway decent roster.
The Mets are in first, and yet Mets fans.
And apparently Juan
hate the
Soto
team.
is the first place. They've won like 1,000 games in a row. What are they at? 8, 9,
7.
7. Okay.
But 8-2 in their last 10.
So Juan Soto is batting below the Mendoza line at this point, and they hate everything, and they're still in first place. They're still the second best team in New York, but whatever.
That's always the Mets' problem.
Yeah, because they suck.
Even if the Yankees are like mid-table, it's still
Dude, we
like.
could be the Pirates, and we're still better
Yeah.
than the Mets.
Already talked about the Central, but Cubs are the top. But
Is that going to last? I don't know. I don't know much about the National League.
I tell you this: the team to look for right now, if they keep playing like they're playing, is Cincinnati. They're gonna.
They scored 24
Yeah.
on the Orioles. 24. When I was
But they're
looking
doing
at,
it old school, like it's a speed team.
right.
It's a
yeah,
base
oh,
stealing.
imagine that. You mean
Yeah.
moving station to station
Yeah.
and getting singles?
Yeah,
Oh God,
yeah.
how tough!
Who would do that?
You mean baseball?
Yeah,
Instead of I'm gonna walk and then I'm gonna hope the next 2 guys hit a home run.
yeah.
I hate being a Yankees fan.
And then and of course, in wonderful news, the Padres are still on top of the Dodgers. Even the Dodgers spent like $1 billion.
Yeah. But the Padres always do that, so I don't have faith in them
No.
at all. You know what I have faith in them? Them spending billions of dollars at the trade deadline and finishing third. Because that's what they do.
And they everybody loses to San Francisco.
Right. That's or Arizona finishes first. And
Yeah.
whatever. You know who's not going to win the Central is the Brewers.
Or the Cardinals.
Because I think the Yankees exposed the Brewers in opening weekend.
They did. And, yeah, I mean, all that's finally catching. I mean, Brewers that's the way that those teams are when you are farm-based and,
You mean like Tampa?
Yeah. You have your up year, you have your down, or you have your up 2 years, you have a down. The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion.
Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.